Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss function of the government. So let's begin with the topic. So what is government? A government is needed for every country to make decisions and get things done, ranging from decisions about where to build roads and schools, or how to reduce the price of onions when they get too expensive, or ways to increase the supply of electricity. They also take actions on social issues and other important things like running postal and railway services. In the meantime, the government is also in charge of protecting the boundaries of the country and maintaining peaceful relations with other countries. Also, at the time of any calamity, it is in charge of organizing aid and assistance for the affected people. If you are wondering how these are done or why it needs to be done, then you need to know that when people live and work together, there needs to be some organization so that decisions can be made. There need to be some rules that apply to everyone. The territory of a country should be protected and resources have to be controlled. The government can exercise its power and make the decisions, also implement the decisions amongst the people living in their territory. Now let's discuss important key points of our government. First, government makes welfare policies for the society. It also makes rules to manage the country. It looks after health, education, basic needs like water, electricity, and law and order. Government works at three different levels: national, state, and local. Central government manages the affairs of the country. State government looks after the welfare of a particular state. Local self-government work at village, town, and city levels. Now let's discuss in brief levels of government. India is a representative democracy where people are eligible to vote, elect representatives, and participate in the decisions making the process. The government works at different levels: national, state, and local level. So at national level, it refers to the area of the government which is concerned with national issues such as taxation, defense, international relations, and trade. At state level, each of the state governments has its own police force, education system, and road law. At local level, the local government are known as panchayats in rural areas and municipal corporation, municipalities, and nagar panchayats in urban areas. Now let's discuss functions of the government. The government makes laws and people should abide by them. It has three organs: legislature, executive, and judiciary, which carry out the functions of the government. Legislature is the law-making organ. Executive implements the law. Judiciary resolves disputes. Now, types of government. Monarchy is the oldest form of government. It is hereditary. In dictatorship, all decision-making power lie in the hands of one individual or a small group. Unitary government has one government for the whole country. Federal government has central and state government, wherein the power is divided. Now let's see features of democracy. It is the most popular form of government. Supreme power lies with the common people. It lets people to elect representatives through elections who run the country. It makes common man all powerful. Democracy is defined as the government of the people, by the people, for the people. Now, types of democracy. There are two types of democracy: direct and representative. In direct democracy, people make the policies through which they are governed. It is suitable for small countries. In representative democracy, elected representatives run the government. Now let's talk about types of democratic forms of government. Within representative democracy, there are two types: parliamentary and presidential. In parliamentary form of government, there are two heads, Prime Minister and President. Prime Minister is directly elected by the people and President is indirectly elected. In presidential form, the legislature and executive are separate. The President is the real head of the state and is all powerful. Now let's move to our last topic. Who can vote? Citizens of India who are 18 years of age or above can cast their vote to choose a representative of their choice. To cast vote, their name should be included in voters list. All have equal right to vote. This is also called universal adult franchise. Earlier, only people who pay taxes could vote. After independence, all adult citizens have been granted the right to vote. So at the end, I hope you liked the video. For more video, stay tuned to the ABZ network. Till then, take care, bye-bye, have a great day.
Give this video a huge thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell beside the subscribe button to be notified every time we upload. Until next time, take care and stay tuned to the ABZ Network on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook.